So like I was saying about Shadi, she's the sorceress. Uh, she also she's able to she has she's the mystic arts, of course, sorcery. She carries the she carries the she wields the rod of Ra. Now, if you know who Ra is, he's the Egyptian god of the sun. She was chosen by him to be almost like his avatar or so. So the rod of Ra amplifies her powers even more. So she's very, very powerful, and she's very, very much the heart and soul almost of the team. Like, you can come talk to her about anything. She understands. She's very open-minded. Even though we only know her by Shadi, we don't know what her real name is. They only know her by Shadi. We think we believe her real name is Shadi, but once again, I'll get into that more. But that's Shadi. That's our sorceress of the group. And of course, last is not last. Next is Robin Green, and her name is Vapor Woman, and she was a former personal assistant to one of Web's Shadow Slinger's enemies, Donovan Carter. And Donovan Carter is into a lot of gene splicing and genetic engineered illegally, and she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. She was caught, and to shut her up, Carter did experiments on her, and basically what happened in the process of doing all that experimentation on her, she's pretty much still human, but she has the ability to create various types of mist. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, extreme hot and cold, like liquid nitrogen and stuff. Like, she can do stuff like that. She can convert herself into her body into mist. Like, she can, if she needed to get through an air vent, she can turn into mist and go through it, no problem. She can fly, of course. Yeah. That's a very overly used power, but yes, she can fly. But she's very much still human. Robin Green. Originally she had hazel eyes, but now her eyes are completely white. Originally she had dark brown hair, but now her hair is blue because of all the experiments they did on her. She has like lightish blue, faded, pale skin as well. But her parents, she's from Boston actually, and her parents, her father is deceased, her mother is still alive, and her brother is still alive, as well as her sister. She has a brother and a sister. Her brother is actually an agent, FBI agent, government agent, and he has made it his duty to get some kind of league to get Carter. But as Carter is wise, a businessman, as sneaky as he is, he knows how to cover up his tracks real well. But Vapor Woman Robin is part of my team. Her real name is Robin Green. She's very much another one of the heart of the team. She's a tall woman as well. I make my women very tall. She's 5'9", so she's basically an Amazon if you think about it. But like I said, her story is very heartwarming, very sad, because she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that's what happened to her. Okay? And then the youngest of our team is our speedster, is our second speedster. I have two speedster on the team. One from air, one from land. And he's our speedster. And the name is not really sticked with him yet. There's so many names I have that I'm trying to go down a list, but I'm banking on Kid Turbo for him. But not really sure. He's the youngest. He's the youngest member of the Guardian Force. He's only 18. He's still in high school. But he's the youngest of the team. Like I said, his real name is T.J. Ford. But he's the youngest, and of course, he's a speedster. Anything a speedster can do, he's pretty much can do it too. How fast can he run? I really haven't established how fast he can run yet. But he's pretty fast. He is fast. But Kid Turbo, that's what I'm thinking about calling him. I might change the name. I've gone through a couple of names. Kid Streak, all kinds of names I was thinking about. But so far, everybody likes Kid Turbo so far. And that might be TJ's real name. His identity is secret, so nobody knows. A lot of my members of the Guardian Force, their identity, some of them have public identities, some have secret identities, like myself. My character has secret identity. But yeah, that's all 16 members of Guardian Force. Vapor Woman, Kid Turbo, Shadi, Tsunami and Inferno, Mindstorm, Tech, Moss, Noble Rose, Valgus, Hightower, Crimson, Jetstream, Sparks, Leo Braveheart, and of course their leader, Shadow Slinger. There it is. So there you have it. But I will be telling the origins of them later on. So stay tuned for those guys. I will give you, if anybody wants to know about my Chicago-based team, their names and everything like that, I'll give you those as well. So thank you. Thank you, Respect, for the questions. Sorry, people, it took so long. I told you this was going to be a very long Q&A, but it's worth it to get you guys questions out there. Okay, next on the list, of course, is Gabi, and I leave Gabi for last because he always bombards me with a lot of questions, and I always save it for him. Always try to go out with a bang with his questions. No disrespect to anybody else, but he always bombards me, and I don't mind at all. Okay, I always tell him, bring it on. All right, and first question he has is basically this. First question is it me, or is TNA getting even worse? Please tell me, bro. Excuse me. I burped. Excuse me. AJ knocking cameramen down during an overbooked segment with the Pope. Then we have a stupid ass gimmick with the knockouts involving a possible striptease with the fans knowing that the girls will not get naked on cable TV. Not to mention, they were going to give the knockout title away at random drawing. Cap it all off with more Hogan bullshit with terrible booking by Vince, luckiest goddamn bastard in the world to still have a job, in parentheses, Russo. And he wanted me to mention that. By the way, Raw wasn't that good either. You know what? Absolutely. Both shows were not that good. I think Otunga did a terrible job. The ending of Otunga betraying John Cena on the show I knew that was coming. I've been watching wrestling too long, Gabi, not to know. Okay, I said it. I said he's gonna betray him. He's gonna betray him. And this is, you can see this is his heel turn or whatever. Because I already know who's winning NXT. There's going to be 2 winners. And if you want me to spoil it for you guys, send me a personal message. I won't spoil it here. And I'll tell you. But yeah, it's stupid. Once again, TNA gives away the belt. You know, Tara has the belt. She lost it once when she just won it and got it back from Angelina Love. Now, and once again, so stupid. It's getting worse. I said it before. Dixie smoking them pixie sticks. She don't know what the hell she's doing. Bottom line, she doesn't know what the hell she's doing.